Hey guys, Timber here from the D20Misfits. Got a fun episode planned out. Also, we got more details about the Battle Royal coming up. Don't know when the link will be out yet, but keep an eye out on our Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Am I missing anything? I think I got all the bases covered on that. I'll let Frank tell you more of the details when I send it back to him. But make sure you hit that like, notification bell, and hit that subscribe button. And we're up over 700 subscribers now, so thank you guys out there. And we got more fun episodes. Also, check out our sponsors. So, on that note, Frank, I'm going to send it back to you.
Welcome back to this next installment of the D20Misfits Curse of Shadows. We are currently on episode 158. But, what Timber said earlier, yes, set your date, guys, July 20th. Four Horsemen Gaming and Comics in Morgantown, West Virginia, located at the Morgantown Mall. Be on the lookout for either on our Facebook or the Four Horsemen's Facebook or website for the event details. We are doing a charity event for Wounded Warrior. We are hosting a massive Battle Royale tournament. Anybody's welcomed to come and play. You know, it's an entry fee thing, so if you go down the entry fee, cool. More details will be on the website and on our Facebook to clarify everything for it. But it is set. Check-in will be at noon. There will be pre-event tickets that you can grab beforehand. So if you guys are interested in doing it beforehand, as soon as that pops up, you can go ahead and get it. We will notify everybody when it's going to happen. Entry fee is $15 automatically. After that, there's going to be some other Hunger Games style stuff that spectators and players at the table can do to issue to help them or hurt somebody else.
Maybe everybody.
I mean, listen, we have a list y'all can pick from. So it's going to be crazy. You know, stuff like, you can drop a care package onto the table. Whoever grabs for it first, random effect can happen based off what you guys roll. We have a thing called Mortar Strike, just like a meteor storm, except a little bit modified for that. All proceeds do go to Wounded Warrior, so if you guys are interested and want to come down, check on the website, check our Facebook. We will definitely showboat as soon as it is live for you guys to do. Hopefully, we want to have a big turnout. Like I said, it does help Wounded Warrior. Every $75 raised helps 2 veterans receive mental help from a professional. So let's go down. Plus, if you are a veteran and you want to participate, half off, my man. You served us, you come in with your military ID, it is half off regardless if you are a vet or active duty. No matter what. Half off for the entry fee, half off for all the other gadgets that we have. Any other of the blessings or curse that can happen at the table or as a spectator. You guys are welcome to drop down. It is half price for y'all, no matter what. Or if you want to drop the full, it is donation to Wounded Warrior. Yeah, that's the big one, y'all.
Yep.
July 20th, set it up. Noon check-in. Pre-event tickets will be on sale here shortly. Y'all can go check it out. Y'all can get in. The details, if you guys are going to participate, are going to be posted here within the week, I want to say, for all the details of what's going on. So, without further ado, recap time. I know. I'm hooked. I'm hooked on W, y'all. So yeah, that's funny. That's funny and no.
They're weekend warriors.
I know. No. So last we left off, the group, the Scales, in the tower that was designed and left for any of the stargazers to visit. It is going to be their home, temporary home, as long for their visit or stay here. Upon of exploring that tower, finding lore on the 3 prisoners that escaped, that are the stargazers that helped Tamriel, and the discovery of this bio magic. You guys found a secret, an invisible staircase, almost naked to the eye, with the star that Nell found. It kind of lit up that path a little bit for you guys to follow. As you guys climb the stairs, solid glass, as it was cloaked. It looks like you were walking up stars. Upon entering this threshold, you guys find that you guys are in an alien starship that quickly activated with the star and Nell's commands. You found out that it is low on power and critical things, and critical functionality, to where it actually started to hurt me. You guys wanted to explore the access that you have. You found out that it is not, that's where you got the thing, the stargazers, the people that came from the astral sea. So your astral elves in more set form were prisoners to these alien race. They were prisoners, or they were co-workers that turned right. They were the maintenance crew. They were just the normal crew, the crew, the cabin fodder. Upon discovery, you noticed that 3 escaped. And I said, what? Horus, Ra,
Anubis.
and Anubis. As you guys looked and watched and tried to navigate, you guys checked out the crew quarters and seeing how you guys were seeing how everybody was sleeping at that point in time. Then you guys wanted to check out the cargo hold, because it did say the fuel cells were critical and there are backups within the cargo per se, or supplies and gear. You checked out the armory that was listed. You had limited access to the armory. You couldn't go into the full set that was behind this vault-like door, because you didn't have access, because you weren't the actual race that was there. Upon going into the cargo, dark as it can be, very low light based off what Nell said, access doors, right? It was access doors
And lights.
and lights were on. So cargo had a little bit of light, but because of Amari and Ryan, with the light coming from them, either via spell or the holy symbol of Ravenkind from the beginning, you attracted these buzzing sound things, and as you guys looked, and as you guys got ambushed by the crowd, these squid-like, these mechanical squid-like entities. Think of the Matrix, the Squiddies. It's basically what they look
The
like.
Sentinels.
Sentinels, except their heads was more falcon-like, as far as the aerodynamic shape of it. Trying to figure out you guys to say, hey, we're part of the crew. Don't hurt us. They still attacked you anyway. And then an invisible entity who later showed himself as the alien race in armor, a breastplate, a mask, some kind of device on his shoulder, the wrist blades that you are that Lucy now has, and who knows what else. Combat began, and through the first round that we did, a lot of crazy stuff happened. Right now, currently, Amari and Ryu got skewered by a spear and locked in place, while the rest are trying to fend off Lucy calling for Nell to help, and see how fast Nell can get to them in order to save them. So, let's dive in tonight and see how this combat is going to go. So stay tuned.
Boom.
The adventure continues.
And welcome back. So, continuing combat as followed. It gonna be one of the crowds. This one right here is gonna go ahead and attack Amari. And you are considered restrained.
No, she's on sabbatical.
With advantage on the roll. So first attack is 24
Yep.
to hit. The second attack is 25.
Yup.
Okay.
Hey, if anybody had a shield that'd be really cool to put in front of me right now, that'd be fabulous.
I don't have that one.
Sure
It's a
can.
Okay, that's
It's a bonus action,
Does
not a
12
reaction.
points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is she considered half cover? Because of her shield? Because how they're like.
Yeah, but I get advantage either way.
Would it be nullified to be a straight roll? Oh.
Because she's restrained. She technically can't move. Half cover just gives you like a +3 bonus to your
AC?
AC. Which only gives you a +2. So I doubt her AC is going to be 25 and 28. Okay, next.
Well, if it adds a 3, it'd be a 24. If it adds a 2, it'd be 23. Which
Either
might
which way, both of
miss
them hit.
one of them, but
Okay, so after that, it's going to go that one, and that one is real close to you, Bones.
Yeah,
and
is
it's
that
just-
one like
it's-
where?
it's right
It's
in
10
front of you.
feet. It's technically 10 feet away from you.
Okay, that's. I was actually about to ask that because I had an
So
idea.
first
but-
attack is a nat 1, which ain't going to do shit.
I'm like,
The other one is going to be a dirty 20.
Damn. Okay.
Ooh, that's nice. So that's
Wait, don't you have a +2 with your stuff still?
That
It's
is
still gonna hit it anyway.
12 points of damage to you, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
you're about to get tentacled.
That is a sentence I never thought I'd hear in my life.
So strength save.
What have you been watching?
Don't want to know.
Even if you haven't watched anything, once you've been in the anime scene long enough,
Silver barbs.
you kind of just end
Did
up
you watch that though? It went from
somewhere
Yeah, I saw it.
close.
That was shit.
Five?
+5.
No. You're not that far. Too far away from. Now you're 10 feet. So +5 brings to what?
10.
You're still fell. You are. You take 6 additional points of force damage because the tentacles surround you and crush you. You are considered restrained for this round.
Shit.
Told you.
So restrained, you can't move. Attack rolls have advantage against you. You do disadvantage, and you have disadvantage on all dex saving throws until you
Break free.
basically. Okay.
You always roll straight if you like instead of power
That one, the Red Hood looking gnome guy, is going to hit you. Is going to attack you because you're on the opposite side of him. So this is a war advantage. 13 to hit.
No.
18 to hit.
Yeah.
12 points of piercing damage.
How many?
12.
I'll remember you all.
The one that's on the crates looking over towards Ryo is going to lash out a tentacle on you. Dirty 20.
Fuck no.
And dirty 20 again. What's your thing?
22.
Okay.
Wait. The one in front of me, does that mean that it's technically touching me right now? Okay.
She's
Gave
got a
her
look
that.
on her
Yeah.
face. Honey, respectfully,
It has
that's
this-
a bad sentence to have with that
I
type
know,
of smile
I
on
know,
her
that's
face.
what I have an
Just
idea.
saying.
And that was like the whole reason why I wanted to ask how far away it was from me.
What the
Because I
crap
have
is going
said
on
idea.
here?
So with
I gotta find
that
out.
happening,
Never mind. Shit.
that cloaked entity appears right in front of you, Bones.
No.
And
How about you? Where did he go?
and engages his wrist blades. I'm gonna give
There
you
it
a
is.
attack. Let's see if he gets his recharge back. Nope, he does not get his recharge back. The cloak. So that's gonna
I
be
will remember you all.
so
Take my bones and make me afraid in my home.
2 attacks. So first one at advantage because you were restrained is yeah, that's gonna hit you. That's a 30.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Second attack.
I would love
is
for friend to find me something that's not gonna.
It's a
get
28.
Okay.
So.
I will remember you all. I'm gonna die here.
What the hell did you do to him? Okay. Rewind it back. What the hell did you do to him?
Wait, which
Well,
one?
we ain't worried about that. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13.
Lovely.
Okay, so that is 19 on the first one of slashing damage. I'm sorry, piercing. Second attack,
I'm dead.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 14.
Yep.
That's 20.
Yep, I'm gone. Goodbye, home.
Bones is down.
Yep.
Good thing I have a new character.
That's alright, I got 2 rock and roll.
Timber.
I'm so sorry.
That guy right here is under fairy fire is going to attack you.
You let me up, bitch.
That is not a hit, 16. Second attack. Actually, no. I'm not going to do a second attack. I need both you and the Marty to give me a dex saving throw. Actually, I just need you to give me a dex saving throw. You have disadvantage based off being restrained.
The
bones off my body. Take my bones and these
25.
That is a succeed.
plus 5.
That's with the +5.
Ow.
You take 7 points of acid damage.
Bastard.
Don't forget you're gonna have saving
I know.
If you're down yet, drop.
Roll.
Give me one death save.
D20.
What?
It's 8.
Okay, that's a fail. You need 10 or higher.
Wait. My plus still applies.
Not to that.
Not to death saves.
Oh.
Wrong saving throw, huh?
I think I naturally have advantage on my death save.
You know? Just thinking that. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That would be crazy.
I don't have an extra mini out, so I'm going to take one off the board because there were 8 in total. There's 7 on the board.
Roll it all the way over to you guys.
So I'm going to crash the last one
Try that
out.
one, Liz.
Let's see. It's right in the middle.
So that brings it to top of the round. Now, as you're trying to find everything coming in, you see the lights that Amari has from her necklace. You see this. You hear the sounds of whip-like things and a slashing sound and almost like a growl as something in the shadows is hunting you. As you enter this space, this cargo area, I'm going to say you're right here. The hunter is right there, just striped and lay down the bones.
The ceiling.
Camera down.
Camera, no.
Listen,
Lights,
when we say we're
camera,
gonna rock your
whoops.
world, that's not what we mean. Usually, what we mean. I wish I could talk.
You don't have to
Sometimes.
spread those legs
Jesus, fuck.
You didn't think that one through, did you?
out. No, not after what she said either.
That's not how you talk to your cameraman.
Okay.
Rock your world and spread your legs out.
Oh my god.
That should be a shirt.
How have we not got
That should be a
canceled yet?
shirt.
Just have a scared cameraman.
It's lucky. We rolled a 10, but it's lucky, so it stays. It doesn't go in there.
I mean, I can
Okay.
hand you the trash
It's
can. You can
right
give them a
there.
good shake.
That one is
Literally
not with
5
us.
feet
It's a
to
6.
His back is turned.
Erica, what?
Try it.
Question.
No.
If,
Give me it.
I'm so sorry.
if speaking is a free action,
I can't reach
is a
that
hand
far.
movement
No,
a free
no,
action? Just like
Find what you need.
Like, if he's coming through the door, she's by the door.
I can't reach that.
Would how would you do it?
The one that I don't use because it's, you know,
If
you
she
can't see
kind of
the
goes
numbers.
like,
18. He rolled an 18.
would that be possible?
I rolled a 13.
Like she's kind of, she goes like, she would go.
Yeah, but people might not understand that because there's not been a separate talk established.
I mean, she could hope he understands.
I
I mean,
was
that's why
not,
I said like
it's
whether
not,
he
I mean,
understands or not. That's why I was asking if she could do that, whether he
talking
understands or not.
technically can be a free action, but it can't be like it's only a couple words. It's not like a full tilt, like
Conversation.
Oh, seeing that right there in front of him.
As soon as you approach in, you just see him go. And he just looks back at you.
Help. Yikes. Stab first, ask questions later.
Dangerous.
Burning 2 sorcerer's points. Bonus action. Chaos bolt.
Okay. Why is it choose sugar?
To turn into a bonus action.
Oh, because there's a spell above. Gotcha. Okay. Is it a roll to hit?
No,
No, it's like mine, Frank.
that's gonna be cold damage.
I thought Chaos Bolt you had to roll to hit 'cause it's an attack spell.
You do. I also have to roll for what damage type it is.
You know,
It's cold damage.
right, but you didn't roll to hit yet.
No. I rolled that first, so I know what damage I'm going to be doing, and then I'll roll the hit.
Chaos Bolt is Chaos Bolt for a reason. It's supposed to attack first and figure out what damage.
23 to hit.
It's at set at disadvantage because it's point blank. Ranged attack spells are at disadvantage.
Except for me.
26 or 23 to hit.
No, it's gonna be anyway. You said cold?
Yes.
Okay.
Tomato, potato.
Potato. Oh, fire a warring shot.
I thought.
Or an apple.
Roll a d8, and then it does. Have it right here. There's the d8.
I understand that, but I thought there was a thing if you double roll. If you roll 2d8s, one being the damage, one being the damage of the actual spell, if they hit the same number.
Oh, the target takes 2d8.
Right, which you didn't get.
Oh.
Okay.
That's why you're supposed to roll 2d8s because if it's the same number, you do extra damage. So we're gonna say it's cold, so just roll the d8 normally for the spell.
Alright, so no, I'll roll 2d8.
You're gonna re-roll
Yes.
the whole thing? Okay.
So 2d8. 10 points. 6 and a 4.
That's the damage.
Okay.
It's 2d8.
Plus an additional 1d6.
I'm pretty sure you roll 2d8, one being the one being the.
No, you just roll two.
You hurl an undulating orbally mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Choose one of the d8s. The number rolled on that die determines the attack damage type as the number as shown below. So one of the d8s.
I'm just gonna roll.
So you gotta roll the d6.
And then you just pick which one out of the two
Yeah.
d8s for the damage type.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you designate one of the die to be the damage ones.
Gotcha.
Right, there's that plus a d6, which I don't understand.
Well, at 4th level, it's going to be an addition, 2 more additional d6s. So 4d6 total. Because at 4th level.
Okay. I'm gonna give you that because you didn't specify in the beginning what Chaos Bolt was, what level you were casting at.
I said 4th level.
That's
You
what you
did.
said first.
He did. He said 4th. Because he was burning 2 sorcery points to cast it at 4th level.
These as a bonus
That's
action.
the bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do force. It's force damage.
Is that what you rolled?
I rolled a 6 and a 4.
It's not added.
No, that's what damage type it is. It's force damage.
Just the full damage is force damage.
I want to re-roll those. Is one bounced off of one, turned the number over. I tried moving the other one, and I lost the number. A whopping 20 points total. That's my bonus action. I'm going point blank at this motherfucker in the face. Call shot.
Are you expert? Well, I think crossbow expert is just cross for crossbows.
It's to a
I
degree.
like that.
It's
and usually
pretty much.
it works for like the shooting aspect, firing.
Just double checking. I mean, point blank, I don't know where you're gonna get a call shot and it's still gonna be a disadvantage either way.
Well, first shot is an 18 plus 10, and 28 to hit. And does a 22 hit. Alright, so this is with the Oathbound bow, which is a 1d8 plus 5. plus. Oh, I didn't. Okay, we'll say the command words as well because it's a no action part of the spell. Let's do an additional 3d6 of damage. So 6
Respectfully, Frank did tell us to fuck flavor.
11.
We did.
Hmm?
Yeah, he did.
Nothing.
23 points for the first hit.
And this is what then?
Piercing and radiant.
Viking, you sharpshooter or crossbow expert?
Sharpshooter.
Okay, so yeah, he's
Plus, I don't really need to use the sharpshooter because with the bow, it ignores 3/4 coverage, and I have technically no disadvantage rolls.
Yeah, I get that, but sharpshooter gives you a D10, or gives you an extra 10 points of damage on it.
If I use it.
yeah.
I'm not worried about it. It's right in his face. Okay, so. Additional 23 points of damage of piercing and radiant. Do I have anything else I can use?
They already used your bonus in action,
I
so
know.
all you can do is like move. Lucy,
Yeah, I'm just making sure. Good deal.
Excuse me?
okay. Lucy.
So, gonna sharpshooter this.
Oh, fuck.
Hmm?
No, don't worry about it.
I wasn't sure if there was a technical issue. Just making sure.
Okay, so I'll hold off on this round. Firing in the melee, being within 5 feet
I
of
saw
it,
that.
does not impose disadvantage. And technically, because of me making him my sworn enemy, I have advantage against him on every roll now.
Okay. See, the gray line with that is it says long distance doesn't impose disadvantage, and within 5 feet does not impose disadvantage. In between, because of the bow's range, still falls under disadvantage. Does that make sense to you?
Not really.
The bow's range, it has two ranges on it. It has like
Yeah, that's
whatever,
maximum
and then
and it's minimum.
yes.
See, that's why I kind of disagree with that rule
So
because
within minimum, there, that's how far technically you have to be.
I get that, but at the same time, I'm not trying to hold this up. I'll get to the point real quick. Is that with it having a minimum and a maximum range, I don't think there should be any disadvantage for the range in between that. Just because if you look at real world physics and somebody who has mastered the bow, they can usually judge how far somebody is out and angle their bow just right to nail them every time.
I mean, I do get that, but also shooting in the combat's also hard because everybody's moving around. Nobody's at a standstill. So that's why, like, they always do any type of range shooting within combat, unless you have feats to help you out, is going to be a disadvantage roll.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But you don't.
So, I had to reread something because I had used it for a few minutes. But I'm going to do a violent shot.
Okay.
So, on first. is a 15 plus 12, so 22.
It's gonna hit.
Three d12s.
Oh shit. I should have did that.
6, 7, 42 points of damage. For the first shot. And then sorry, keep mark on it. We're going to do the same thing again. Sharpshooter to violent.
Okay.
That is a 14 plus 12 minus 4 is 16. No, 14.
What, 14 minus 5 is 11.
Yeah, so
Plus
22.
12 is 22.
Yeah.
22. Okay, this one is
Thirty, 35, 45.
Okay.
Ah, I got one more shot.
Uh-huh.
And I'll do 2 violence. I'll do 2 violent shots. I have
You
5
can only
right
do
now.
one per shot.
With the violent shot?
You can only do one per shot because it's one bullet that goes out. You can't stack two different groups on it. You can only stack one at a time.
If I remember correctly, when we've done the violent shot before, or more grit points. One or more.
How many do you have?
I have 5 grit points and I used 2.
That you used before the
One, and then the other. No, I haven't used grit points for this yet.
I thought you used it for the worm.
We rested.
Multiple times since then.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, what? But, first roll. That was a 17. Alright, and then take that away, so it's 12 plus 12, so that's 24. And then... Nine, 10, 18.
Ooh.
That is a 6, 25, 35, plus 10, 45, plus the 5 is 50, and then plus the other 5 that I didn't add last time, because I gave you a total without the 5. Because it's plus 5 with
You
the
literally just did
d12s.
100 points of damage in
I-
two times?
I didn't get to count the other 5 last turn.
Just
Yeah.
one-
They're d12s.
Right. Violent shot only gives you one additional d12.
You can do 1 or more.
One or more brings up to hit. It doesn't do damage, only does one.
Take the high. To be fair, take the highest d12 I had, which was an 11. Take 11 points away. To make it all sunshine bonus. With not so Mr.
If
Sunshine
it hits,
bonus.
when it hits, it does an additional die per grit, but it also ups your misfire score,
Yes, and I also have my rep breather.
which causes it's a free action.
And then action surge.
Okay, before that happens, fucking legendary actions are gonna go off.
Frank's like, fuck.
Oh,
You met my friend Sitch Kebabs. fucking. And you knocked Bones down. Poor Bones.
I'm gonna burn.
You're already 3 out of 4. Well, before he showed up. So, yeah.
She kind of angry.
3 out of 5.
She's an angsty teenager, but not a teenager.
Might as well be.
What's teenage angst? She don't know what the shit that is. She is angst.
So, legendary action. He pulls out this device, and he goes and where the shots were, he quickly injects himself, and it's hurry up and closes that wound. And then for his second legendary action, because it's just points, I'm gonna do Hunter's Frenzy.
Oh shit.
So he enters a frenzy.
I know, I see what I'm thinking.
His frenzy gives him a long jump ability, which is going to put him right here in front of Ryu, to where he gets an attack on him. Actually, he gets multiple attacks. It's the frenzy.
Has the railway started?
No.
No, he didn't, because I was about to kill his ass. He's like, heal myself, and then
This is
hide behind
a
Ryu.
full survivalist hunter.
Okay. Yes, I understand. I just wasn't sure if we had
No, 'cause he
after
already-
after my turn, if we had reset the round.
No, well, it goes Nell, Lucy, Ryu, then you.
Okay.
And then
So it is
those-
coming to. It's the start of a new round, but since he already went, he gets all of his legendaries back.
yeah, so it's new.
He is not my concern.
Mm.
I wasn't sure if Sentinel
Yeah, it's because now it's you already.
would have reset.
Yeah, for you, yes.
So
Yes.
I could
No,
have.
Yeah.
on her turn it resets. It's not her turn yet.
No, but she
It's-
hasn't used it since her turn came back through.
As long as you haven't burned a reaction prior.
Yeah, she hasn't. Neither one of us have.
Yeah, it's just one
I
reaction.
mean, it's going to be a disadvantage for an attack, so. No, I thought you did burn a reaction because we talked about the whole divine smite thing.
That was before.
It was a hell
Yes.
So I thought
But
that was
then-
this fight.
But then on
That was
my
the- that was
last,
the last
turn,
round.
Okay.
I made the roll to still be shish kebabbed,
Okay.
Shut
and then
yourself
we
up.
did the thing.
Okay. So, as of now, with that frenzy, it's 3 attacks on you. 22 to hit.
That's my AC. So
22 again. Last attack. Nat 20.
fuck. Well, time to start rolling new character.
That's with the. Die. That's with the.
After the first one goes off,
Your
would
Sentinel.
Sentinel would go off then?
You can take your Sentinel attacks. It's only for 1 attack. But it's at disadvantage. It's at disadvantage.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
There ain't no fucking way you just rolled 2 nat 20.
I
No,
didn't. I rolled
close.
double 19s.
Damn.
Close enough.
No, for her, double 19 to 20 is a crit.
Same.
Oh shit.
That's fucking.
That's right.
That's
Plus 11.
That's it. So you're definitely gonna hit.
That's a 30.
So go ahead and roll your damage on it, but for Timber, however,
Okay.
Roll shitty.
So
so.
we
9, 10,
D8.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 22 on the first. 20 on the
What are you
second.
holding right now for now?
I'm down.
Are you holding
Huh?
your bow right now? or
I'm
no,
down.
You're not holding.
Okay, well, the last attack was a
He's
critical
using
hit.
his
It's 2
open
failures.
Oh god.
So, yeah, because the last hit, if you're already down, that last hit was a natural 20, which is automatic 2 fails.
I rolled my death save 12.
That's a pass. So you're,
Plus
right now,
5.
right now you're
No,
set.
death save, hun, not saving throw.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
So you have 2 fails, 1 pass, Damage?
Would I account for a crit with that?
Yeah, your 19
Yeah.
is a crit.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
a critical.
So
Double whatever you.
So it's
that was
what,
my
your long sword?
initial
12,
Yeah, the Holy Avenger.
plus 8. Okay,
20.
so hold on. Hold on.
Your life.
1 point of healing, which should in theory take you out of death saves then.
Okay, hold on. Where does 1 point of healing come
Whenever I hit with my sword, regardless of what it is,
from? Yes.
I add 1d4, which I roll, of healing to anyone. Doesn't have to be me.
Within a certain range, right?
Yes,
He's literally
we're
nose to
shish
nose
kebab together, Frank.
She could literally go, I'm healing you right now by touching you. Because they're almost nose to nose.
Okay.
So this is
So
normal.
12
Yes.
plus 8,
Plus
20.
8, so be
20.
20. Would I double?
You
No.
double the dice.
Okay.
Double the dice.
So 20, and then there was another 5 points of radiant damage from the
So that
improved divine
doubles.
smite.
Damage on the dice. That's the only thing that doubles.
Yeah.
So 10, an additional 10.
Okay.
So what are we at?
30.
It's not wrong, it's still there, beating me.
Is that it, sir? Cool. I'm gonna go squish me over to Nell. And since there is a partial coverage, I can still shoot hit him. I ignore half and 3/4 coverage. I'm a sharpshooter.
I understand that. I know, I do understand. I'm just looking, I'm just trying to see it to be.
I can stand in front of him.
Huh?
That's it.
I can go in
No,
front
you
of
need
him.
to go back like 1 square.
No, well, okay, yeah. Honestly, he as of now, technically he has more total coverage than that. Because it's the corner of where the crate is, plus Ryo has a shield and Amari has a shield out. Amari's in full plate.
Do you want to establish now, since you've never told anyone, dude?
You might want to
Oh, yeah.
say something.
Yeah,
Because
shields
we
fall
didn't
on
even
me.
know about that. It's not actually on
It
him, apparently.
floats.
It floats.
What?
Apparently his shield floats.
He has to activate it to make it float. Other than that, it does not.
So it is on your arm.
You have to activate the thing.
Yeah, but he'd be slumped over because he was knocked unconscious.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, that's
So, and you know,
I mean,
he's not
I don't know how he's gonna be slumped over because he literally
like
squirms.
this. He's like this
Yeah,
for
he's just-
Lauren.
My head's laying on this thing right now.
I mean, I'll give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you as a straight, I mean, either
Oh
which way.
shit, that's gone now.
Okay. Single row. Go ahead, make it.
Frank, that'd be gone now.
Yeah, very far away.
Oh, I would have just left them over here for now, but alright.
It's fine.
So, then it is a 10. That is a 22. This was 15 plus 12.
And with this
so-
way he's sandwiched in here, if he moves, wouldn't he also provoke an opportunity attack?
What do you mean? Were you?
not
Yeah,
the
he
way
has
I
to
expected
leave.
go out.
One of y'all's threatened squares.
So, but you already used your reaction, so
So
Okay, but
Okay.
that doesn't matter.
33.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they
Right.
take the disengage action.
but you have
you
to
already
have a
burned
reaction.
a reaction.
You already used
So
your
that's
reaction.
not as a reaction.
Sentinel is a reaction.
Right. With that legendary action, him moving away from me, wouldn't I get?
No, because it doesn't. It doesn't.
Okay, I wanted to make sure.
But
There-
it's not a
I
reaction.
heard.
Okay.
Yeah, Sentinel is a reaction. It's under your. It's under reaction.
Yeah.
You have to burn.
My
a reaction.
sentinel attack is a reaction.
Correct.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks
It
from
doesn't
you,
matter.
even if they take the
An
disengage.
attack of opportunity is a reaction. You already burned it. You can't re-burn it.
Oh.
Because attacks of opportunity are under a reaction, and if you already burned it, you cannot burn another one if you don't get one.
Ah. Okay. That makes sense.
Like there's ones that like whirlwind and stuff like that, which gives you more.
Yeah.
24 to attack.
But yeah,
So
I don't have any
22, I'm assuming 24
fancy
hits.
mischief. So
Yes. I am just rechecking exactly what this technically does, because actions are just so misinterpreted so
You
many
said-
times. It gives you an additional attack. That's why I'm double checking.
Additional action on your turn. And with an action, it's 3 attacks.
I'm sorry, I need to re-look into it. So
Yeah, that's what it says on there. That's why I was saying. It says you take 1 additional action on your turn. This can be used 1 time per short rest. So if I take a short rest, I get action surge back.
damage.
15 plus 5 and then 10, so yeah. And then one last. It is 15, so 22. Try these 2 dice then. Some black and blue. 16 is 18, 19, 20, 23. 33. 33 points. That's it. Oh, am I able to use my second one? Oh no, I can't, because it's a bonus action. Can I use second one? Or no, action surge is a bonus action. Okay, so no, I can't use that. I was just double.
I believe. Is that considered bonus?
Action surge. It doesn't say bonus action. It just says you could take.
No action.
Okay, so then I
It's no action.
can use my second one to gain
So
the
if you haven't
13.
used your bonus action yet, yeah, you
Okay.
can.
Cool. So 1d10 plus 13, which my HP. So where's my 10? 8. 21 points of
I definitely. So action surge only works on gives you 1 additional action. It does not give you an additional bonus action or anything of that nature.
yeah, but you get your action. You get an additional action. So I could do whatever. I could do an action or my action. I know you've used it before as well.
Yeah, so it does give you your full attack. Like if you take the action, you get additional action. If you take your action to actually attack, whatever your attacks are, you get an additional, correct?
And I gotta bump my second one. That's my turn.
And fighters are ranges.
Cool.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not fucking drops.
hell yeah!
Yes! She just goes and now
Ugh, thank you, baby.
she goes like this. She's like ooh, with that, do I gain one of my points back?
I'll give you a grip point back there.
Yes. I know it says DM's discretion. So
Does we're still shish kebab, baby. Does it like disengage or anything?
No, you just
Nope.
have a slumped over person on you. You potentially lean
No. I booped him.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
fine.
He has like 1 hit point.
1 hit point.
So you just like,
He's like,
get me the number of that bus.
I need the license plate
I'm
number.
down.
Yes.
He like goes ready to attack the guy and watch them fall over. It's like, that's right.
Let's not have a repeat of the deer situation.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's not get neck drunk.
Listen, there's nothing of that thing.
Will the girls disengage?
The deer got up. Then it got me.
You don't know nothing.
I know.
I
I'm
know.
just watching this play out. I can see them, so I don't know. They're like,
For the body, it's
nothing
not
to
there.
see here.
It's still on the trunk.
Probably, or it's over the hill.
He's grabbing clicky clackies right now. I don't like this. Oh God, I know what you're doing. No.
I'm already.
Oh no! If this is what I think it is, if it's anything like them, no.
I'm already dead.
I don't
You
like
know, it gonna go
that.
boom.
Yeah. I'm
If
already
it,
dead.
if it's what I was thinking, it's gonna go boom.
If I die, loot my body and then cremate me.
Oh gosh.
Turn me into a weapon.
Okay, before we do anything,
It's just like, hang on.
before we do anything, please keep in mind my shield is in front of me right now.
You're
I don't
still
think it's
on
gonna
a
matter.
you're still on a shish kebab. That's gonna cause trauma, man.
Yeah, but I have my shield like right in front of him.
So I think with him dropping, because he grabbed a lot of clicky clackies, I think Mr. Hunter's gonna boom.
I'm already dead.
I'm 6 shades of
Well,
fucked,
dying.
so.
Do not know.
I just hear clicky clackies. My brain's going a bunch of different directions right now.
So, if I die, loot my body, and then cremate me, and somebody turn me into a
Well, it's
weapon.
just like take my stuff. Just throw you one of the coffins and have them fix you up. Would that work? Just be like, put
Wait,
it on.
wouldn't that also blow up all the little dudes too?
Wait. No.
Okay. Right.
Oh man, we're only on his turn.
Ryu's up, then I'm on.
So for a bonus, I'm gonna drink a potion.
Okay.
I need it.
Yeah, that's what I want y'all to do. If y'all make it out of here.
Well, that was dog shit.
Got healed for a whopping 8 points.
Close.
7.
Get the
And then,
Called the 4.
get the flump off the skewer. That's my.
I need strength saving throws from those two. Ooh, and the dead body.
How's it?
A dead body ain't gonna give you a death.
How's it gonna do
Oh,
strength
yeah,
saving
I
throw,
thought-
dude?
I don't know if it's still living. I'm still groggy. So I'm seeing him.
Not
It-
wrong.
It has the strength saving throws. A frog trying to grab it.
You
back
said
in the
strength,
box.
correct?
Yep.
Okay. What are you technically doing? A spell?
Flinging
Yep.
them into the abyss.
What are you? Okay.
Wall of wind.
Wall of wind, which pushes them back. You're casting it on them, aren't you?
Right here. Starts right here. Goes that way.
Flinging them into a wall or a crate.
Is it okay? So, unfamiliar with full wind wall. Is it when I know wall of fire? They have to start their turn or close by it in order to have for that to happen. casting it on them, as long as they don't move, they're fine by it.
And the wall appears, each creature within its area
Okay.
must make a strength saving throw. A creature takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage on a failed save or half on a successful one. So since I'm putting it right there,
So strength save, first one for the one is 9.
fail.
The other one is not much better, 11.
That's also a fail.
Yes.
And the dead body doesn't need to make one because it's.
Well, technically, it's not within it because it's only 5 feet. These guys are caught into it because this guy's right here.
That's 14 points of damage. Let's see, make sure nothing else happens.
You said 11?
14.
14. Okay, they pushed or anything with wall of wind? I know I know shooting through it's going to be damn near impossible.
Yeah, going through, they're not going to be able to. Small or smaller flying creatures or objects can't pass through the wall. Like loose, lightweight materials brought into the wall fly upward. Arrows, bolts, ordinary projectiles are launched at targets behind the wall or deflected upward. Automatically misses. So pretty much anything that tries to go through it gets shot.
What level is this?
Third.
I just want to look at it and make sure I have this shit right because that's what you said.
So they get flung up into the air?
Pretty much.
If they're small, correct?
Yeah.
They're considered medium creatures.
Smaller, not.
So small things like an arrow is going to be damn near impossible
Mhm.
to shoot through.
Yeah.
But
Rise from the ground at a point, chooses. Make the wall 50 feet long, 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. When you shape the wall, I mean, you can shape it.
mhm.
And it lasts for a duration, which is 1 minute of concentration.
Can you move it like in a.
No, you can't. I mean, technically, you can shape the wall in any way you choose as long as it makes one continuous path
So
along the ground.
So could you arc it, or does it have to be in straight
Technically, a circle's a continuous path because it doubles back on itself.
He can encase them in a circle, but they're not. They have to pass. They have to try to pass.
Yeah.
Within. He's passing. He's literally cast it on. So I'm gonna assume that has to be a straight line.
yeah,
He's
so
attacking them on because he's doing it.
I
Yeah,
assumed
so-
you were doing an like.
So it keeps fog, smoke, gases at bay. Small or smaller flying creatures, so ones that are categorized as small or tiny, are getting flung.
But
Lightweight
anyone-
materials
Let's see.
fly upwards, so arrows, bolts, and other ordinary projectiles launched
Let's
at
see.
targets behind the wall will be deflected automatically. So shooting those at a bow is impossible.
One way to find out.
A vampire, like, that's cool on a vampire because when they die, they turn into a gas. If you trap them within the wind wall, they can't return until it's empty. So you buy
Nice.
yourself, you technically would buy yourself a minute because if you trap it in a circle, it can't pass
It's-
through. It can't pass through.
It'd be
No,
really.
no, if you trap it within a circle, it can't pass if it's in its gaseous form. And it has to be in gaseous form when it dies because it returns back to the original
What if
body
we
of the
double
general.
casted it with the sunlight circle?
that's horrible.
So what now?
She said
Okay,
had to cast wall of wind in a circle and then
Double
sunlight
cast.
over top of it.
No. Double cast sunlight. No. So the sunlight spell's literally in
Well,
a
you
circle.
can't, like, I don't get where the double cast comes from.
Meaning a cast and a cast. So a combo move.
So you could. So
Right.
he has that going
There-
for a minute.
okay.
Someone else does
Technically,
the circle.
There is a thing that players determined that can almost be like a microwave within a bubble, like tiny hut with a spell that traps it within it. Would literally be a microwave effect. You can literally nuke somebody like a microwave.
Damn.
So
If you
if
can.
I cast sunlight and
Damn.
you cast
Good.
wall of wind on a
That's
vampire
fine.
and they're stuck inside, ashes. That's actually good.
Yeah.
Let's keep that. Let's keep that in mind.
So,
And
crazy.
that's
what
it.
was the damage? Oh, that's right. You gave it to me.
Yeah.
14. Cool.
Yeah.
That's all you?
That's all I can do.
Okay, come on.
Okay. Is
I've
this
literally
with
beat it.
disadvantage to get off this thing? I would like to not be Olaf.
So it is a.
Sorry.
So, okay, you're talking about to get yourself off the
Yes.
spear?
Yes.
Okay, so it is a strength check. It is a strength check, not a save.
Okay.
Check.
So just one, or is it?
Well, being restrained gives you restrained. Okay. So you have disadvantage on dex. So on dex save. So technically, you're just making a normal strength. So D20 plus your strength modifier.
19 plus 3. 21.
That's a success.
22.
22. 22. I can't math. That's why we have Viking.
He makes math fun.
22. Can I not be impaled anymore?
You're not.
Now you're screaming getting off it though.
But
Nice.
both you and Amari take 3 points of damage. Because when you touch it, when you pull yourself off of it, you technically collapse it.
Okay. Whew.
So neither one of us are.
Is in lack of better terms, it collapses. So it goes from extend down to this wide. So technically, when she pulled it out, it dropped to the ground. So you guys are no longer.
So it retracted in on itself from
correct.
the wall
That's
thing.
why you guys took the damage of 3.
Mario, I know you said I need to
Three
go to
damage.
church, but I didn't think this is what you meant by being holy.
Yeah. So you are off.
I heard crickets.
Okay.
So you have your bonus and your movement.
Okay.
I got a smile from Liz.
Over by bones. She's sleepy. Bush. Long arm powers. Right there. Thank you.
Go gadget arms.
Go, gadget extendo arm.
Listen, I think if you said poop, she'd laugh. I'm regretting a lot right now.
Okay. I am going to cast Spirit Shroud
That's crazy.
on myself. Well, I obviously don't. And I'm gonna pick cold
Okay.
just in case because I don't think radiant or necrotic is gonna do anything. Any creature. Any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. So those two? Or is it just one?
Okay, hold on.
Any creature of your choice. So
Within
is it one just
within a
one or two?
range?
It says, in addition, any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
So it says one creature close to you.
It just
Or
says
within-
any creature.
within 10 feet of you.
Yes.
So the only thing 10 feet would be that one.
It's you put it in between squares,
I know.
right? Yeah. That's 10.
10 feet is technically okay. Well, I mean either one. You can only pick one, and it's not multiple. It's just one.
Okay. Then the one entangling her.
Okay.
That
Well, she's not. It's not entangled. She's down.
yeah. Okay, well then that one. And that's it. Mark that down so I don't forget. So I'm gonna forget. That's it. That's all I can do right now.
Okay, so and they can make a save to get out of it, correct? They can move out of it, or are they trapped within it?
They're trapped within it. They have to make a strength save to get out.
Strength save to get out. Nope, 9 ain't gonna do it.
Nope.
So, I wonder. They could. They can't move. Technically, they can't move out of it.
Nope.
It doesn't say attacks are at disadvantage or anything. So I'm gonna take a swing with its enemies. It doesn't
So
say
what-
it stop it. It says because it's an updraft. So the only thing it does is for bolts or anything smaller, which it's not smaller, deflect automatically. So I'm going to assume that his tentacle can just go out and grab him. So I'm
So
going
you
to do
need
that.
to make like a strength save or something? Or...
It already made a strength save,
Oh.
It just couldn't push itself.
It couldn't move. So
it couldn't get it through it. So
Right,
would it
first
still
attack-
take the damage from that though, Frank? Trying to get through?
is it damaged it's damaged every turn, isn't it? Or on
Every
its
time
turn?
it tries to go out or it goes
Well,
through.
It didn't move.
So then no, it won't take the
He
damage
meant
this
it
time.
was trying to go through.
Yeah.
So it didn't fail, so it's trapped within it. So, okay, first attack failed horribly because that was like a 9 hit, which don't do shit.
Yeah, that ain't even gonna be close.
And a 10 ain't gonna do shit either.
Nope.
Cool. The one. Ooh, I'm gonna play this off. Okay. This one that's real close to you guys. It's gonna do an attack on you,
Eh?
which is a 21 to hit.
Yes.
Frank, you gotta start reading sarcasm.
Not when I'm focusing on it. I'm down. That's 6 points of damage.
Here, 1 second. Let me get back up to what it had because that healing I did
I'm
was
sorry.
not there.
Yeah, I see that. I can't help that.
Now that I have that, what was the damage again?
Heal yourself,
6.
man. Or give me a minute.
Because the healing I did, whenever I hit apply, apparently I didn't hit the button apply, and I just booped back out of the screen. So,
And I need a strength saving throw. Or you're grappled.
out of the box. Strength save, you said?
Yes.
21?
Okay. Second attack is 21 again. That's 12 points. And then another strength save.
$17.
Restrained. Taking additional 7 points of force damage. From
Not
Sleef.
into this.
Okay, that goes.
Right back to where it was. I'm restrained. I'm really not into this kind of thing. You can let me go now, please. Where was I? I don't consent.
I'm gonna do it. Red Hood, who has her grappled, squeezes, eviscerate.
Huh? You're dead.
That's your last. You have a fail, right?
She only has one
I
fail.
only have one.
Well, you're taking 2.
So then, yeah, she does.
Bye.
Nice.
I have
I mean-
3 characters go through.
Technically, she is dead. She probably has Revivify.
What about desperate actions on death's door?
My soul in my body. When he tries to come out, and I'm just like, no.
I mean, that is a thing.
I was ready.
I don't know how to put that because it's literally a constrictor snap. Like, you want me to be graphic on it? It squeezes so bad that her eyeballs pop out.
I kind of figured.
Nice.
Yeah, so I don't think desperate action would work
Alright.
because I mean you would not be able to see. That'd be really fucked
I
up.
see the
I
floor.
shove my eyeballs back in.
That's
It's
really
fine.
fucked up.
Beauty
But-
pain.
No, technically she would still see because then the optic nerve is
It'd
still
be,
good.
Yeah.
it'd be like straight disadvantage all around.
Until they get popped back in.
They're just gonna shove them back in, and that's fine.
And they're gonna be like,
It's fine.
this.
I
But
see everything.
and you know, with I mean,
Yeah,
Revivify
you'll get out.
can technically help because Revivify
Who
has
made
to
that
go
man a
in
gunner?
like a day or an hour, and you can bring them back. If somebody who had it. Just saying. Okay,
Loot my body,
so that was.
cremate me, and turn my
Yeah,
ashes
that's
into
one
a
thing.
weapon.
So it literally squeezes bones to where you hear bones break from wings and everything else, and her eyeballs kind of like I don't want to say they don't pop out, but they're
Bulging.
bulging.
Bones,
And then-
bones,
Getting
bones broke.
flashbacks.
And then this one, as it drops, as it doesn't. You're at 2. No, so it uses both of its attacks to squeeze. So no. Okay, so that can't do anything else.
We're graphic.
Green. This one is gonna mess with you, Timber. That green one is on top. No. That's it's 12. And again, fuck you. Cool.
You're getting lucky, motherfucker.
Whoa. Ew.
He's gone. Bones is gone.
Ew.
It goes
It's
to.
What is it made? It's supposed to be a smooth show.
Okay, so I need to make. You said a strength save.
Yep.
I like that.
The other one to go out. Nope. Nope. But
3 characters. I wonder which one I'm gonna do.
does an 18 hit?
18?
No.
Nope.
Is it gonna even hit him with the fact that there's the other dude in the way?
It's dropped. It's, on the
It's just
ground.
laying there.
Yeah.
It's just laying there. It has
Yes.
a tentacle with a 10-foot reach. So no, he don't do shit. Cool. So the last one on this thing before it goes to the top of the round.
Stay off of me.
Fuck. I'm gonna go. It's gonna go to Mark. You said speed was half. It's gonna attack you. That's not a concentration, right? Your spiritual.
What is it?
An 8's not gonna hit you.
Absolutely not.
And fucking 4's not gonna hit you.
Absolutely
Fuck my
not.
life.
Frank's gonna blame me for this one.
Yep.
Today.
I'm definitely gonna blame you for that bullshit.
You
Okay.
should have rolled the same die that I did.
Okay. Okay. Top of the round.
The one that has grappled Lucy, I'm going to shoot, casting Ensnaring Strike on it.
Okay.
Ensnaring Strike is a bonus action. So, let's roll to hit.
Uh
22 to hit.
huh.
28 to hit.
You. Yeah.
Alright, first one that's Ensnaring Strike, so let's go. It's gonna take it. Jesus Christ, that was a shitty fucking roll. 8 points of, or sorry, 7 points of piercing, 1 of radiant because it does not get the bonuses from
Favorite.
favored
Or the
enemy.
heroic one.
Yeah, but 1d6,
Oh, the oathbound. Sorry.
an additional 6 points of damage, and I needed to roll me a strength saving throw.
Grapple the grappler.
It is.
Fuck you, what's your dice?
So question, am I restrained while it's restrained, or is it like a...
No, it would have yoinked off you to be restrained.
Technically, no.
So I'm restrained as it's restrained?
Technically, on a fail, you are restrained for 1 minute. Technically, it still has its latch on it. She can attempt to
Break free.
break free and return. I mean, a rogue can help with that, with the nimble escape ability that they have.
Rogue I am not.
Okay, so yeah, second.
Are you making a giant carry?
No. I already have that.
14 points piercing,
Okay.
6 radiant, 20 total.
Okay.
And then let me just go over this real quick. Because I'm okay. So it'll take at the start of its turn, it'll take another 1d6 of damage.
Okay, with the ensnare, is it considered restrained because it failed?
Yes.
Okay. So Sterling can't move. So meaning your second attack would have
Advantage.
on it.
Okay. So you just want me to re-roll the whole thing?
You just reroll another d20 because you hit either way. Is it a crit?
It's a crit.
Okay. Well, where's going to say it's dead? No. We'll just say it's dead.
Goodbye.
Boom.
Go ahead, roll for the advantage.
All right.
Touchdown, LSU.
So, yeah. Okay. Is that end of you?
Mm-hmm.
Loose? Right.
I'm gonna fire a pop shot off the one up top.
Okay.
Little green man.
Oh.
With a sharpshooter. That is a 17.
Ooh.
Let's try again. That would be 22. I don't even know how to do that. 21. 21, 22. Sorry, 21, that'd be
30.
30.
30.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then one more shot. Shoot at the one that took down Bones.
Good.
And that is... Oh, math one's stupid. I'm sorry.
Is this one dead?
11 plus 12 is
No.
23. Like I saw the numbers and they just went all squishy squashy. It's
So
18.
Shai's just gonna wreck everything.
23, 33.
She came in like a wreck. Oh.
True. Possibly.
I missed the shot. I'm proud of myself. It's at the same time sad. It's okay to miss. It happens. You just gotta keep
Doesn't
shooting.
happen for you very often.
Well, because even with the sharpshooter, because the penalty takes down 5.
Yeah.
So
You don't have to use sharpshooter.
but it gives me an additional 10 for damage. That's why I like using the sharpshooter. Anyway, plus with the sharpshooter feat, when you use it, it also ignores the 3/4 and half coverage when someone's behind something. So it's another reason I kind of use it, but I try to remember to use it when I can. It deals extra damage.
Yeah.
So that was my 3 points of damage. So I can do it now.
So then, right.
Well, let's take a shot at the one on top.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Kill yourself, motherfucker.
Bab?
Confirm. See
Oh,
it.
fucking Rangers knocking it out with that 20s right now.
Nat 20. So that's a 31 or 32. Minus 5 is 27.
I know, but it takes a -5 off the roll.
But it's still critical.
It drops down to a 15.
Yeah, but the dice being, that's why it's still critical. I've done that.
Yeah, so 27 all.
Can I not fuck with you? Do you not take sarcasm well? Apparently.
Hey. Listen here, Mr. Who couldn't
You
take
said
my
it's too
sarcasm.
serious for sarcasm there, bud.
Yeah. We gotta check.
Oh, yeah, we gotta
You
take
gonna
you to
tone?
sarcasm school.
Don't worry.
He did. He
I'm gonna
ignored
fuck
us.
with you.
I don't like that.
I've heard that shit before.
Don't worry.
He took my
You're gonna see
sarcasm
it.
badly. I can't take his bad sorry.
Don't worry. I got you.
20 point. And so. Yeah. Yeah. So 11 points of piercing and 3 points of lightning. Or 6 points of lightning. Sorry.
6 points?
Yeah. Because I forgot to double it.
So that's the 17.
Yeah.
Pick up the bones and love
Second
me.
shot.
Drag me back to feet.
I'm using silvery barbs on my. No, I'm not going to use silvery barbs. I'm using a luck point.
Okay.
Did you roll in that one?
Yep. I'm using a luck point.
Shit comes back to haunt me.
Two.
I mean,
two
hell,
ends
look,
of the
I had
spectrum.
that 20, and then that thing gave me so many shitty rolls.
There we go.
That's better.
So dirty 30.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, well, my. Oh, yeah, I forgot to add the 10 points on that last one, Frank.
Gotcha.
So 27.
Okay.
So subtract the 5. That's still 25.
They have low AC, they just are tanky.
8 points of piercing,
Okay.
2 points of lightning, and then another 10 on the top of that.
That's correct.
That one's gone.
And you?
Bonus action to use my my other potion,
Okay.
and then I'm heading for the door.
Okay.
Get in the box. Get in the box.
5.
You need better potions, bro.
No shit. And
Don't you sass me.
to the door.
Get him, Marilyn. Get him. Get
Oh, why is the doors in 5 foot square?
5 foot.
Oh, okay.
And Nell's the only one technically, like, there.
He's in the doorway.
He's in the doorway.
So I'm gonna go.
Popping shot off.
I'm just gonna go right
Is
there.
is the one that took out Nell still kicking? Or not
Yeah.
Nell? Is Bones still kicking? Or did
Bones?
you drop it?
Bones. Oh no, I didn't drop the one that
No, you didn't
that
drop
popped bones.
Okay.
Bones is bones.
No, that one's, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4 left.
2 of them are still dealing with the
Two
wall.
two are kind of fucked within the wall and can't goddamn move unless they pass.
Yeah.
So they don't really have.
Yeah, but if they go through it, they still take damage. So
Okay, is that the end of you?
That's contagious, sir.
Right?
yep, that's it for me.
Okay, Mari.
Revivify, baby! Alright.
Ma'am. Question.
Yes.
I have a
I
question
can't
for
even
you.
ask that. If she's still
Do
constrained, try to
bows
revivify
use
her.
Dex
She's
for
still
their
being
weapon
constricted.
base?
It let go
Yes.
when she died.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
Yes and no.
Are you sure?
Depending on
Because we're like, Allah,
The-
I'm dead.
bow.
Allah, I'm dead.
And a longbow, I believe, is strength based. That's why it's allocated in the pluses.
Dedicate.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay. I think this one's based off of Dex.
I'm never gonna use animate that again. That's not how
Like thrown weapons are based off of dex. Strength, I would say the bows are probably strength, not like a crossbow will be based off dex. I think a bow is based off strength because of the strength to pull back the bow.
It's both, Frank.
It's both?
Yeah.
Okay, so it goes either way. That's why it's allocated like it is. Why?
Just read up something.
Okay.
Elven accuracy. Anytime I have advantage on attack rolls, if I don't like either results, I can re-roll one die.
Damn.
And then you have to stick with that dice.
You gotta stick with it.
I know.
Anyway, we go to 5.
Okay, real quick though, is she still being by the thing? Because I thought you had said that it had let her go when she died.
Now it is. Yeah, when she died, let go, yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, right. So.
Doesn't mean it doesn't have a reaction moves.
Hold on. Just drag me out of here.
Drag each half of you out of here.
Yeah.
I think she's one piece.
Collect all my
She's in
items.
one piece, she's just.
She's just, like I
But
said,
Revivify is gonna fill her up. And she's gonna be fine. She comes back with 1 HP.
Yeah.
reinflate the balloon of bones.
Okay.
That's so disturbing, the middle image.
What in the Looney Tunes?
It's like reinflates.
Technically, what it does.
Just sitting there.
Listen to all the bones rejoint themselves and everything.
Uh-huh.
That'd be a very distressing sound. And her eyes repop
Viking,
back into
just
socket.
look.
Yeah. Revivify works within 1 minute.
Actually, no, I can see it like the ball and cup game. It's just.
There's a mental image.
Okay. That's going to be it for me right now.
Okay. You have a bonus.
I
Nope,
I
not
do,
gonna say it,
but
not gonna
I
say it.
already have Spirit Shroud up, and if I do anything else, it'll pretty much drop it. So,
You have a bonus that doesn't require concentration? Okay.
not well. I do, but they're all smites.
That's not a bonus.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that would be it for right now.
Okay. So
I was like, can I slightly drag her away from
it's the one up top, white monkey, type deal, and he's fucking in your shit. Don't.
That would be
fucking-
on brand
don't-
for a
don't.
monkey, but okay.
Sling some stuff around.
17.
Is it 17?
No, I rolled no to get out of his.
Oh.
spell.
That's just gonna get.
Oh, okay.
That's just gonna get out, Frank.
Okay.
What?
So go ahead and roll the
The damage.
the damage that way it can get out.
Ooh.
Oh. What's it do?
Hang on, that one's cocked. 887.
So 16, 7, 25. Okay.
So that one's out.
How do I want to play this? Because it's 50 feet long. Where'd you start it at?
Right here on top of him.
So is it going 50 feet that way, or is it 25 and 25?
50 feet that way.
Okay, from him.
Yeah. And since I started it right there on him,
Cool. It's gonna go here.
Oh God. You've got to move the body.
Because its speed's only 30, and dragging is half.
We did
Dragging
so.
somebody's half. So That's basically as far as it goes.
Technically, didn't.
Technically, it's not a sentinel because it's not doing anything.
No. Wouldn't it entering its space into it?
It didn't go past it.
Entering
It's still in
my
your space.
space.
No, it has to
Okay,
go past
would
It's
be
still in your
opportunity attack.
It's still in your
Okay.
5 foot. Once it goes on the opposite side of bones, then it is.
It has to pass your threatened square, and it's in your threatened square. It's not past.
Okay.
So once it goes past bones, then it is.
Well, I wasn't sure because technically that was a 5-foot square to me, and if it passed through that 5-foot square,
No.
okay.
It has to physically leave your threatened area. It can't enter it. Doesn't do anything. So that's its go. The yellow one's dead, so I won't worry about that one. The red one.
Which
Saw you cast on it. Is going to take another attack at bones.
what?
How spirit? Okay, spiritualized. Anybody enters it, correct?
Un momento, por favor. It
Or when you cast it, you automatically set one person to -10 for until your next turn, correct? Or can that change?
any creature of your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start
Does
of
it say
your
any
next turn.
creature or any creatures?
Any creature.
Okay, so it's just one. So what about if when it enters in? Does it do damage or anything to it?
It just has its speed reduced by 10 feet.
That's all it does.
When it starts its turn within 10 feet of me, yes.
Okay. Any creature you can see. So.
Yes. And I have dark vision.
No, I'm not worried about that.
Well, I also
was
have
just
midlight,
seeing
so.
if because you walked into it, if it doesn't affect her to begin with. Because it's spiritual, friendly fire type of it.
No. It's just
It's just
mostly
speed
a damage booster.
and you have it gives you resistance and it slows somebody down. Basically. So you said you picked cold.
Yes.
So you have what, cold resistance? Or does it do cold damage?
Yes.
Which one actually
It's cold damage.
to anybody who enters the bubble?
When I hit a creature within 10 feet.
Okay, so when you hit a creature,
Yeah.
it does the
When
additional
I
damage every
flap
turn.
it,
Gotcha.
it adds to it.
So that one who let its gaze go, who dropped it because it smushed it, saw the magic happen, knows what happened, is going to attack Bones again for a 23 to hit. So you're dropped down again. So you are technically right now just unconscious.
I'm alive.
And it's going
I'll
to take
sleep.
one attack on you, because it's right there. Which is a total of 11.
No.
I'm lying to you, 15.
Nope.
Can't figure it. Okay. Now, because that happened, you can't take Sentinel because I attacked the bones. So if you want to use your reaction for Sentinel, you can.
I can't?
That's what Sentinel does.
Mm-hmm.
Attack a person within 5 feet. You're just burning your reaction for the other ones to attack anything else or move past you. That's the whole thing of it. They're
Think
very
like a
smart.
Mari.
These robots are very smart, so in combat, if I can just cannon fodder and make you burn a reaction, then the other ones can go right by you.
Okay.
and fuck everyone
I
else
am
up.
not going to take Sentinel this time. I'm going to kill that. Okay.
So that was that one. Green Nose dead. He's there. Okay, so the white one, which is still in your goddamn thing. And 15. Timber.
Nope.
To pass your.
The 17 just hit it.
So, gotcha. Cool. So he's fucked in there, and he can't move. So there's nobody around within 10 feet to do anything. So he's kind of fucked.
He's just floating around.
I thought they could still. They can't pass at all if they fail.
Correct.
So roll your damage. It has to be if they fail. They still take the damage.
That's what we were saying last time. The other one tried to pass through.
Yeah, that's what I was asking
And I
about.
didn't take damage from
Yeah, you roll it.
When he actually passed out,
Yeah.
not the one that tried to go out.
it. Yeah, the other one and the
Well, okay, we'll roll that, whatever that is.
6.
And I'll just tack it on the end at the same time. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, well, fuck. Now.
Kill it with fire.
Burn! Burn with fire!
How do I want to do this time? Has it been hurt?
Yep.
Get out of the doorway,
Which one?
sir.
Which one are you talking to?
The one that's over bones?
Yes, it has been.
I shot it.
I think all of them have been hit at this point.
Let's go with Wrathful Smite.
Oh.
Okay.
So I want to pop 2 shots.
Ralph's spine only goes for one.
I know, but I want to pop 2 shots. A 29 and a 21.
So your first one is Raffle Smite.
Nine points of piercing. 6 points of radiant from the bow itself.
That's 15. And Raffle Smite, I believe, is 2D.
Mine's 1d6.
Is it a basic? Yeah. First one.
5 points from that.
That's radiant also, right?
Yes.
It's
And
20 total.
I needed to make a wisdom saving throw.
You can't be frightened.
I can't be.
No.
Well, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. I used it before in the beginning.
Raffle Smite. It's
When you said I couldn't be frightened, it's not effective because it's
Okay.
construct.
frightened.
I was just saving time, so you did that and not have to tell me.
11 points of piercing. And 4 points of radiant.
Gotcha. Okay. Got it?
Gotta push your ass out of the doorway,
I
bro.
will back up 10 feet.
Ooh, you drop it. He's gone. He's gone. So it literally leaves 2 left. Technically. And you drop that. Okay. And
I was only meaning you moved away from the
what are you doing? You backing out?
10 feet. 5 feet. Whatever. Clears the doorway. I don't know how wide the hall is. Then I'm moving forward 5 feet. Damned if I do, damned if I don't.
No, you're fine. I'm just saying, anyone, like he said, I'm like toward running out the door. I was like, bro,
It's cargo. It
close.
doesn't need to have a whole bunch of people in there because there's multiple this time. So each always very right. Cool. So what? You're moving where?
5 feet forward.
Okay. Lucy, then Ryu, then Amari. Did you do your first step study first?
No.
So go ahead and roll a d20 for me. Because it dropped you.
Okay.
Oh,
I think that's your
What was it? It was a 1? That's 2 fails.
Yeah. I think that should go.
That was a 6.
No.
Death
It's
save.
the third
Death
time we
save.
said it in a row.
Oh.
Watch the movie.
It's only
I
70
will
of
get up and
those.
punch you.
It's only 70
Don't
of
test
those.
me.
I keep getting confused because it was my other oath that gave it for the other first. It's a other oath feature. It was the one I started with.
I'm gonna.
Because it's
Technically,
spells
How much
or
do I-
magical effects.
There's a certain amount I can like or carry.
Well, I mean, either which way to use your action to drag somebody away is half of your move. Regardless.
I know she's unconscious. Someone's gonna have to do it.
No, if you're gonna attempt to drag her,
Right now,
you have what's your speed?
Oh,
What's Lucy's speed?
15. 30. Sorry. Could be
30.
15.
So
I'll only be able to make it to her, not back. I know.
yeah.
Okay. I will shoot the one trying to drag its hunter friend.
Okay.
And there's that. I believe. Where was it? Stop it. Jovially home. I have.
My body weight and everything with me, it's 1.
I'm trying to remember because I've never had to use this.
Stop.
Not you. This.
I know.
It like got paused in between
Yeah.
2 screens. There is an ability I have for rolls. I just need to refine it because I've never had to use it. Oh, that's just. I think it's just a memorable, right? I don't have a thingy on my reroll. Oh no, I do. I have a luck point. Luck plate, bro.
Where's that? Shit.
He's like,
So
I
instead,
forgot about it because she used up the whole the luck blade because she burned the wish. It still acts as a luck blade. It just
Yes.
doesn't have a wish anymore.
well, I thought you had another wish. Sean.
I think.
We knew that when you're going on to and she used it.
So take away. Sorry, I'll reroll because even though I use it all the time, I still need to say it. I'm gonna use the sharpshooter. Taylor tomorrow. So 23 gonna hit for little frumpy dude. $17 to 32.
You alright?
Yeah.
Nice.
You buy.
And then the little guy going like this, like a very impy looking Mario
Yeah.
tail. Same thing, sharpshooter. Sorry, I don't know why I can't math tonight.
You're
That's
off.
15. It was 19 minus 5 is 15.
Is picking
27.
somebody up on
Minus 5
action?
is 14. 19 minus
Sorry,
5 is
ma'am.
14.
Yeah, so 26.
I might be able to.
171.5.
I can't math tonight.
That's how much I
That's okay.
Like I'm like trying
Okay,
math.
so
It's like
it's
see
like
that
75
gif with the equations
Oh,
going around
yeah.
the dude's head. Yeah, that's me right now.
Oh, it was whatever.
I'd love to have 212. That would be amazing, but it ain't gonna happen. Nope, this time it's low. 5 and 7, so 10, 17,
5 plus 7 is 12.
No. I have 5 and a 7 plus the 5. It's two d12s plus 5.
17.
So it's counting them
17.
together. 17 plus the 10 is 27.
Brain hurt.
Yeah. I was doing it a little easier instead of counting the 7 afterwards.
Okay, there's 2 shots.
And then
Nope. No?
that was a 4.
Ryu and Lenamora.
Oh, and bonus action. Rapid repair.
Huh?
Well, if it's a 4, it's a misfire, isn't it?
Is that what it is?
I believe. I've never really had a misfire.
You have to look at your
I have to
gun.
double check that, yeah.
Bad news. Misfires a 3.
Click.
Yeah, but rapid
If you're
repair,
talking-
I could fix my misfires. Listen, I haven't had to use it. Yeah, so I can spend a grit point and repair my misfire.
Yes.
So
Well, you said you rolled a 4, correct?
yeah.
Your misfire's a 3.
Oh, so if I roll a 3, it's a misfire.
Yes.
Okay. So never mind. Oh, no.
So you
Just one off.
just aimed and missed.
Uh-huh.
So let's see. Fuck it, I'm gonna hit this one.
What's the notes on your ship for
The what?
the weapon?
The nose?
Notes.
Okay, hold on.
Nose. Oh,
For-
I think
for-
you said nose.
Yeah. So
Oh, I can't.
And I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
no, I understand that. I'm double checking something for me.
24 to hit.
Yes.
Well, hold on. 19 to hit. Sorry.
That's the one I was talking
Frank. I forgot to take the 5 off, so 19 to hit.
about. Still is.
Yeah. So, first shot.
I'm trying to figure out how the hell you're hitting. You do not have line of sight on it since it's around the corner. Oh, that one. Sorry.
Yeah, not that one.
Never mind.
That one.
Don't listen to me.
So, 12 points of piercing.
Yep.
5 points of
17.
lightning.
Gotcha.
And another 10.
27. Gotcha.
Second shot.
Mm-hmm.
That's 17 to hit.
Just.
That's. Ooh. Alright.
AC technically is 16. Just went over it.
– 12 points of piercing.
Okay.
4 points of lightning.
16. Gotcha. Cool. So, I'm going to put you this way. As you shoot.
I don't like the
We go on break. I want to clarify something.
No.
But, as it happens, as you drop the last one, you slowly hear
Oh God.
white light just erupts. Shit. We're going to go on break real quick. We'll see you
Oh,
guys here
you
in a little bit.
bastard!
I've seen the light. I don't like it.
Tick, tick, tick.
Hi guys, it's Shy from the D20Misfits. We actually got a sponsor, and it is with Dubby. Dubby is a powdered supplement, dietary for energy. No crash, no jitters. Yeah, it's the be the better you with it. I'm a haunter. I work in the kitchen, and of course, we do our D20Misfits, our D&D campaign. With that, I'm a big energy drink user, Monsters, NOS, you name it. With this, it's not as super sweet. It's just right. We also get one of these awesome cups. You can get those in there. There is one, I believe it's green. With that purchase, you can actually plant a tree. So I recommend go ahead and check out the site, w.com, and wenergy.com, my apologies. And with that, give it a browse, peruse. There's many flavors on there. Use the code D20Misfits10.
Boom.
And we're back.
I needed
So,
an emotional support cookie.
quick recap. With the last enemy dropped, hearing the last and then first initially is white lights.
Did we hear any ticking before that?
No, because it doesn't.
I was just making sure
Say,
you like the last two.
Nobody fully examined it, especially even yours.
I didn't hear anything. I just know it dropped dead.
I know.
Oh.
So, flash of bright light just erupts. And even with this, it is so hard that right now there is no sound whatsoever. And this flash of a moment, I need everybody to give me a dexterity saving throw. And I'm going to set it to you this way. I'm going to set it to you this way automatically. Several things are going to go off. It is a chain reaction. This is automatically set at disadvantage, no matter what you do. It is disadvantage no matter what the roll is. Bones is excluded from it completely.
So I don't have to roll.
No, because you're 0.
Okay, good.
You can't really do anything.
Okay, good, because I don't feel like going
You
back.
are knocked the fuck out.
I didn't feel like going back.
So, disadvantage on the deck save completely. The only buddy, and nobody can really get to the +5 because Mari's over there. No, nobody else is within her. So, other than you, is going to get +5. But this is a lot. This is a lot. So, I'm going to say this
10
way.
feet of me.
Can
Or
I
wait,
have...
I think it's like within.
It's in 10 feet is your radius because you're not higher level to extend it to 30 feet.
10.
I thought it was 15.
I thought it was pretty
And I
much
think no.
Okay.
Frank, am I in 10? No.
No. Definitely not. Because
Okay.
it's 15.
Because
It's 15.
Okay.
Okay. Here's else what I need.
Oh, it's within 10 feet.
Right. I knew that. It's doubled when you get into higher
Yes.
level. It
So
doubles
it's
the
10
range.
feet right now.
Here's the thing. Okay. I'm not gonna roll. I'm kind of gonna roll extra damage. I'm gonna set it to one specific number because of the extra damage that's happening from it. But I'm not gonna roll this. I want you guys to roll me a D10 apiece. The grand total is calculated into this.
No, not that
D10.
That's a
You know what? Listen, make it a
This one?
D12. Make it a D12.
one. Oh.
Make it a D12.
So the
No, I'm trying to.
10.
roll
Wait.
D12.
Roll a D12.
Plus
Give me
5.
one.
No,
I
there's no
gotcha.
plus to it. I'm telling you, roll a D12, not a D12.
No.
No, you're not in range for it. It's 10
6.
feet.
6.
Okay.
You ready?
Timber.
2.
Mari.
Wait a minute. Were we rolling?
D12.
10. I thought we
5.
were running D20s.
No.
Well, then we're not running D20s.
This is going to be really fucked up.
No, you need that. Your save.
Yeah, I thought that was what we were doing.
We did that first and then had to roll D12.
Do you remember what you rolled?
6.
And then your plus? Oh, no,
I have no idea.
I thought your correct was right there.
Okay. So,
Can't go back.
everybody's rolling the dex. Okay, everybody who rolled their dex save with disadvantage, we're going to go around the room.
19.
That's a fair. DC. Oh, I'm not even going to tell you. DC.
1 million.
132 points of fire damage.
Wait, hold on.
Yay, we all dead.
Does that drop you?
What'd I say? 6.
I'm at 81, bro.
Okay, cool.
I have 138 clean.
Bones, we all know what happened to you.
Yeah, okay.
23.
Okay, that's passed. So you're going to take half, which is over 6.
So I was gonna say it changed already.
I'm still
I can't
down.
Go back.
22.
Okay, that's 61.
Okay.
I'm assuming my math it should be really wrong. Wow.
You said
What kind of
170.
damage?
66.
Okay, what kind of damage is this?
A force.
Okay.
It's force and fire based. So do you have resistance to fire?
Not as of right now, no.
Okay, so yeah, you're taking 66.
Okay.
Oh,
Sorry.
wow.
66 on top of the 32, which you guys all roll combined. So 98. I'm sorry.
How much damage did I take?
Not dead.
132.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
What is yours? How much HP do you
I had 115. Minus
have?
90.
66,
Yeah, minus 66.
which is well over half. I need a Constitution saving throw or you go bye. I'm gonna say the Constitution saving throw for this because they remotely survived this.
I'm gonna stop you right there. I just rolled a 19. My constitution's a +8.
27.
I was gonna say DC's 25 to survive it because critical damage of traumatic blow can cause you to die.
Mm-hmm.
So, not
26.
ask something that you asked many campaigns ago, sir? The parapet wound closure.
So, you're survived. How much hate you? How much? What was your total?
121.
Okay, 98 you took. So I need the Constitution saving.
I'm not gonna be able to beat it, no matter what.
You know what hurt?
He's
gonna
not close
rage.
enough
Well,
to me
Close
to
enough.
it.
What's your?
Wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, no,
he's 10.
He's 10. You get it.
You get +5 to it.
26.
Let's go.
by the skin of your fucking teeth.
Okay, so initially you survive because
That would have been okay. Not to interrupt. It would have been bad had he died because of what happened.
fuck yeah.
Shit.
No,
It would've been bad.
absolutely, dude.
I
I
would be
100% agree
I would
With-
be dead.
with all that.
Oh, Buck would freaking.
Does that-
Oh.
Here's
Ooh.
here's
Everybody.
okay. Listen.
I would TPK the party.
Yeah.
Okay, hear me out. Okay. This is what I had. This is what I was talking to them too about because they're the ones that have the lowest HP. They weren't gonna survive. She definitely is not. I'm gonna say to you this way because this is gonna be this plus we're gonna be at 15 minutes and then it's done. Okay, because that's one. That's okay. This is really.
Let's get where we get. And
No, I understand. It kind of is on the sucky side. So because one is like an hour and 7 minutes, this one's going to be like 20 seconds. That's why. So I'm gonna put it to you this way. I'm gonna say it this way. Because of the blast from the device that triggers a chain reaction from the fuel cells and like that, it is just a thunderous, so deafening because you guys are so high up, counting fall damage as well, which I did not roll.
You're still enclosed in a building. You're going.
well, yeah, but I can.
According to D&D mechanics.
Yeah, quick.
I understand it, but this is like a reaction. If she doesn't have a reaction to fly, it's gonna suck. So I'll put it to you guys this way. I'm gonna.
That's why I saved my reaction just in case.
This is gonna be a quick type of thing. But here's what happens. For one, nothing else you guys notice happens. But you guys start to hear things moments later. And I mean moments later, minutes later. Almost like it's gonna feel like hours and days have gone by. Okay. The fact of a deafening blow so bad that literally you can't hear anything. You automatically all fall unconscious. Because I do not feel like rolling 20 more d6s. Putting that high up to take fall damage. Probably gonna end up dropping the rest of it.
Plus the weight of a collapsing ship.
Yes. So, pretty much, here's how this is going to work. You hear muffled sounds. You hear devices starting. You're hearing sounds in different language that you do not understand. Can I have everybody roll me a perception check?
Except me.
Summary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it like already changed and stuff.
27.
15.
29.
25.
Okay. 15's not gonna fully hear this. you guys glimpse. You're shocked. And you're looking quickly at what's going on. Your eyes are you're stuck. You can't move, but your eyes are rapidly moving around. And then all of a sudden you feel the very intense pain. So painful that you're on the brink of collapsing. Those who survived the initial blast, I need a con save to see if you can withstand this. I'm gonna set the DC at 23. Constitution saving.
That's why I asked
No.
about the parapet.
No. Parapet wound closure? It doesn't help if your body's destroyed.
Are you getting your plus
Yes.
It depends.
Just roll the constitution.
5? Are we getting your plus 5?
No. You're in you're guys are literally all in separate areas. So you get it.
Okay.
19.
Okay.
I literally hit a 23.
I'm unconscious.
He
Still-
dead. He didn't survive.
Oh, that's right.
You said I apparently didn't survive, so
Well, what was you're at 81.
yeah.
And you'll get that's right.
And she took the full
That's why I asked
front
about
of
the
it.
parapet, so if you're dying.
No, well, yeah, the parapet of wound closure heals wounds. Wounds. It does not regenerate body parts. So this is what I am
That
going
sounds
to
like
ask you. One by one. You fight this. You don't, because you're passed out with the pain. You're not. You are pushing through it. I would like you to pick an appendage for me.
An appendage?
You can pick an arm, a
Oh,
leg,
God.
a torso, a leg, an eye, an ear, half your face. I'll put you okay. Right here is the center of the blast. It is 120 feet radius from the initial blast, which triggers the fuel cells that are around the area that were in stock. Multiple ships coming down. You are falling. I want you to be fair, and I want you to be fair, like literally to be fair. How many appendages do you lose?
Is you and Bones are
this.
I would. Okay. Keeping in mind the fact that I did say as soon as I noticed the blast, I did put my shield down, which would have initially did a cover. I'm going
The
to
shield
say
of your weapon?
The shield.
No.
She has a shield. Shield.
I have the big ass fucking shield. Goes straight to the floor fucking
She has a
shield
kite shield.
that I was
Or
Not
tower
what I-
behind.
shield.
Not what I meant to do.
There is no timer shield.
Go away.
It's just a shield.
You told me with the armor that he has, because they
It's
show
not
you the
Captain
picture.
America size, it's
It's
bigger.
the fucking big ass shield. I can pull up the picture if you wait. I don't know that he has. So with that, I would say most of what I would get would probably come from this way. I would say that would
Okay,
probably.
something's going to be broken.
Okay.
So you can either A, roll a d4 for me, or
I was gonna say it was
we
one
could
of
say,
her
we could
legs.
say because you're covered, cool, but I am severely going to disform you. You're in metal with a plasmic fire-based blast, which will melt the armor to you.
Okay.
Congratulations, you're now a Warforged.
Right, but this is them trying. Okay.
They're trying to remove this shit off.
They're
this
trying to
fucking
take
thing
it off, and they're also trying to quickly repair with the crowd in your body. I do not want to TPK the party.
Okay.
I'm going to continue the thing. So meaning, because of that happening, you can roll a d4, and that's how many ships you lose that will become robotic.
Okay. I was just gonna say that from directionally, what probably would have hit before wings or anything kicked in probably would have been her leg. Based on where blast radius was and the way that she was positioned.
Okay. This is like a flash flame. It just will melt your armor unless you have resistance to fireball.
Yeah.
Plasma burns about 3,200
Right, so
degrees.
Yeah,
this
there's-
is like melting to your body.
I mean, I'm resistant to radiant damage, but that's it.
Okay. So if you want to, you can roll a d4 or 2. I'm going to severely deform you. Your choice.
D4, huh?
That's a
Pyramid.
d6. Duh.
Pyramid. Triangle.
Get it in the box.
3.
Okay. So you pick 3 places on your body that will be repaired via biomagic. Your choice. Just keep that in mind. Your choice.
I would say at that point.
Actually, what? So just keep it in mind.
Oh, okay.
Let me get everybody else in.
Okay.
You're the first to realize you see what's happening. They are trying to remove the armor off of you. So keep in mind when I come back to you, what 3 are going to be repaired. What 3 and the rest of the body is just going to be heavily scarred and burned.
Okay.
So you don't, and you're not wearing technically you're not wearing that.
I'm in Mayfrel.
You're in mithril. Okay. Go ahead and roll me a d4 too.
I rolled a d6.
Where's your roll?
4.
And you pick.
Old. I got it in 1.
Okay, I got it.
Roll d4.
Choose one part of your body. Because it's going to be beyond repair. Okay. So, as it happens, because you're awake through this, you just hear everything that's going on in such a different language because literally your thing that was in your ear to do it is gone
Mm-hmm.
because that is so blown away. So, with 4 things,
Mm-hmm.
or 4 parts of the body is being replaced.
Are we breaking the body down into like parts, or are we doing full
Regions.
limbs?
Regions.
Okay. Because I would
Regions.
assume it would be her foot, her ankle. It's literally going to be the whole leg
Okay.
on her left side. It's going to be the calf. It's going to be the
From like waist down.
yeah. It's going to
Hip
be
down.
pretty much from the socket. They might not have been able to save it, so they're gonna.
Got you. Okay.
So they would just replace
No,
it.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Does that make sense?
Yep. I fully understand that. So, one, you said you got 6? 4. Okay. What's your 4?
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Because of what he is,
I know.
that much damage to him.
Shit.
He's literally a star.
I know.
Let's fix
Do
him.
you want me to make any other rolls?
No. Nope. I'm going to give you a choice here. Okay. So what 4 regions would you like me to touch?
Wow.
Pick your one. I already have his.
I gave you mine already.
I was going to say from his shoulder across.
You want higher or low?
Well,
Okay. Cool. This time's gonna work. Minutes, hours. You have no idea the time that passed that goes through. Okay. No idea the time that goes through. Can't even think of it. All you know is you wake up out of sarcophagus. And it totally well lit, immaculate area. A lot of yelling, a lot of shouting, a lot of trying to figure stuff out of this language that's going off and off and off and off to where it's like, what the hell is going on? Mari, since you were the first one to be awake through this, you're the first to awake. As you wake up out of it, quickly, 3 shamans are at you. Shock and awe as they're giving you this.
Like a don't move, or like,
They're shocked that you're awake.
oh,
And then, again, the language. Sina, Tiku, Lia! See, no, here! Sina! What do you do? Literally, these 3 are in an argument right now in a language you do not understand.
okay. Ignore them. I'm so sorry. Look down. Damage assessment. That's
Okay.
immediate. My immediate battlefield assessment
From
is
what
gonna
you
kick
went
it.
through, like seeing
Okay.
the blast. And, like,
It's
what the
gonna
heck?
be, what are my damages? What do I look like? Where is my armor? Where is my sword? Where are my weapons? Threat assessment risk for them is right now
Oh, I
low.
gotcha.
They're discussing themselves, and I'm used to the sarcophagus thing. So damage assessment to me is going to be priority.
Okay, so quick glance over yourself. Almost hard to shake off for that. You see wrappings all over. You don't see your weapons, you don't see your armor, you don't see your shield. All you see is the center glowing in your chest. You're basically covered in wraps, like a mummy. Bandage, bandage, bandage. Some of it's red soaked. But your center,
Mm-hmm.
a red glow shows. As you look at your body, you look down, and these wrappings are all over the place, and it hurts when you reach down. The pain is so strong, and you look and you try to move the wrapping away, and you see that one leg is completely metallicized, completely metallic. You look in your hand, up to the elbow is completely numb.
Okay.
And you go and you're doing this, and you can feel the side of your face. It's metal.
Shit.
Your other body's so heavily burned with the wrappings. On that, I'm going to give you this right after the. What is your con bonus? Your con modifier.
+3.
Plus 3. Take 16 hit points permanently off your maximum.
Go to manage character.
No, go to your hit points. Go to override. What's your maximum? What's your maximum currently right now?
166. So be 150.
150.
150. So go override 150
Okay.
because that's your maximum. Okay.
Okay.
Other things are going to happen to you. Okay. Game mechanic wise, I'll just say it this way. You're going to suffer a -2 to your charisma.
Okay.
Okay. -2 penalty off your charisma. So whatever your current score is? Like your overall score, not your plus, your overall score. Which
Yeah.
is
20.
so it's down to an 18.
Yeah.
So it drops 1. So
Okay.
set it to 18 now. Just because the heavily scarred areas disfigures.
For now.
You also have advantage to your hearing. For half of your side of your face is there. You have advantage to perception checks. Because your eye and ear are robot. Is robotic. And sense. Okay.
Did the pendant fuse? Oh.
That's your red glow.
Oh.
That's your red glow.
That's gonna be interesting. Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. Alright.
So your spells are automatically a disadvantage.
They were already.
I know.
They were already.
They're more so
Good
now.
luck.
There's gonna be like a die roll every time you do a stealth on top of disadvantage because you're currently glow.
Was already doing that anyway. Okay. Nothing's changed.
Well, like your whole body's gonna glow in the dark, pretty much.
Oh.
Your glow stick. Let me hug you and crack you with
Oh.
Because it's infused in you.
Oh.
So you're literally a walking glow stick.
Yes.
Would it amp it then?
the ability from the things. She is the walk. She's walking with the amulet.
No, it still does the 30-foot burst with bright light. It's just in, like, your stealth roll is going to be set at disadvantage, and you're going to take like a negative 10 to it.
Okay.
Because literally you're just going to stick out like a sore thumb at nighttime.
Already do it anyway.
Basically,
Okay,
that's
we're
what-
cool. We're cool.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Cool. But other than that, do you try to get up, or are you just assessing yourself?
Am I in a am I vertical or am I horizontal?
You're
Okay.
on your back.
I'm going to attempt to sit up.
Strength with disadvantage. Because it's you forcing yourself to sit up.
Aww.
Damn.
I'm so mad.
What?
One of them was a crit.
Okay,
The
what
other
is it?
one was a 9 plus 3, so that would be an 11.
Okay, no. So you try to get up,
But
and
I
you
was
can't.
trying to use the metal side.
Right. This is what I'm getting to.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't get up because you realize you're not laying down anything, you're in suspended animation.
Okay.
You're floating above the sarcophagus.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now,
I watched Titan A.
but there's nothing, literally, there's nothing, all besides those three guys, you don't recognize the room, you don't see your companions anymore.
Okay.
We're going to switch to another room, right. Again, slowly the hearing's coming back, the seeing's coming back. As far as this goes, what do you do? As you slowly kind of like wake up, you hear the muffled sounds of a language you don't know.
Oh, my head. Kind of something similar. Or just doing a glance over. Or the...
What scares you at first, you're going like this. Your arms is there. You know, in the wrappings, it hurts every time you want to move. It just, everything's sore, you just do this. And you don't even look. And then you go, you have nothing from the waist down. Nothing. You are just torso and up. And as you look, before the shock takes over, you see these guys you see the chunk of the ore taken out, and you see 4 shamans just using their hand motions to shape, and you see the form of the lower half of your body kind of kick up.
What in the name of the gods?
You're about to get Full Metal Alchemist.
Ain't more happening.
With the nerve reattaching.
Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean.
So, as you look down, you can see
Edward
You
Alphonse.
can see metal attached. You can see the metal shaping to the lower half of your body, literally from your waist down. There's nothing but metal. Game mechanic wise, what I'm gonna do and give you is that your speed increases 15 feet. Your dex, however, is going to take only a d4.
One again.
Okay. You take 1 point of dex off of your score permanently,
So I'm down to a 19.
and you have disadvantage on dex saving throws because the bottom half of your body is too low.
So I went from having advantage on that, so that'd be what, straight roll now?
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
What's your one? Okay. Again, same thing for Amari, Ryan. You don't see anybody else. You don't even see your equipment nor your
I'm so stressed out, my freaking toes are falling asleep.
Lucy, you wake up. Pain, deafening, the ringing still in the air. You quickly look around, and it just hits you. Unbearable pain.
Oh, she screams out. Well, no. She tries to grit it.
So, okay, so you bite your teeth, you bite your lips, and then you realize that it is so much pain that you try to muffle any way you can, and you go,
And you're metal. And you chip a tooth.
No. God.
you don't have a hand.
That's the whole hand going right now.
No, you look. And up to the elbow, it's completely gone. In fact, it extends past its normal limit. And it's weird because you're trying to look. Your weapon is fused to your hand.
That's crazy.
My gun. Oh, Jesus.
You just been a gun!
You Mega Man right now.
Oh my God.
It is so
Mega
oddly
Ball.
misshapen, but it still holds its true. It still looks what it is, but it is heavily worked. But still has the engravings. It still has anything of that. Because you were holding it when the last went on, that it fused so pure into your skin that they are using the ore and making it one piece.
So, do I literally have a whole ass rifle, or do I have like the barrel kind of like?
You have like the barrel and where the mechanism is right here. The,
Oh, so I literally just
the
go,
hammer.
"Arr,
The hammer's
Iron
right
Man."
here, and there's a metal bar that comes out roughly about, like I say, a foot back, that gives you the stability to hold it without It's
What's
the counter.
the
It's the
shooter
counter
by
weight,
hand?
so it's not doing that. Huh?
Is out the hand?
No,
or
you
is
have
this-
no fingers.
Jesus Christ.
It's
You
a
literally,
barrel.
yeah.
You are Iron Man. Iron Man has this. Mega
Iron Man has
is.
a repulsor. Mega
Yeah.
Man fully doesn't have a hand.
Mega Buster.
Or okay, sorry, not Mega Man. Samus.
No, you're
Above,
still
okay,
right.
real quick, above table, Grievous is gonna look at us and go, "What the fuck?" Just saying.
Because of the parafin and that.
I left you alone
Then
for
bonds
5
it.
minutes.
How did that
Imagine
name?
what the Queen's gonna think of me.
Giving you.
You're
flat
about
out-
to hurt.
probably dead. I'm gonna need you to roll me a d4.
4.
Okay. 4 points are taken off your strength.
So I'm in the negatives. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry too. Timber, your what's your con? Sorry, man. What's your con save? 3?
My con save or my
No,
con?
your con modifier. Sorry. It's 3. 17 points are taken off your permanent hit points permanently.
Give me.
She's gonna try to find a way to configure it into like fingers and then back to the barrel. She would
Again,
like to have
this
fingers.
is the initial.
I know she's freaking
Look.
out like her hand is gone and her hand's a gun. This is like freaking her out in a not good
Are
way.
So-
you just gonna pass out?
Your
Yeah,
strength.
it's
So
pretty
pretty much.
much.
Okay, so your strength again is dropped 4 points.
Yeah,
so
I'm in the
what,
negatives.
What's your current?
What's at 12?
So it's down to an 8,
Yeah,
which is -1.
I'm a pool noodle.
Great.
And then what's your con modifier?
My constitution is 13 plus 1. It's just plus 1.
+1.
Yeah.
So your level plus your con, which is brings it to a 14, is permanently taken off your maximum hit points. So whatever your current hit points are, subtract 14, and that is permanent. No.
I don't want to be left on a cliffhanger, to be honest.
No. Because she's the cliffhanger. No. You.
Just wants
Well,
to die now.
sort of. Okay, this is sort of what's going to happen. You said from where? Like from here, diagonally. Okay. Now, you slowly wake up. Your eyes blink. You see the bright lights of this of whatever type of light is here. You can't make out whether you're outside, inside. It's just it's so bright. And you feel so weightless. So weightless. What do you do?
You know, I'm pain, he probably blacks back out.
So you just go ahead and roll me perception.
Of course,
You
I put it down.
swear.
It's 20.
When you go back down, you start to sway. We're gonna say you pass out. We're gonna say, okay, you pass out. You feel yourself swinging, but down,
Amazing, actually.
you don't see anything below. Feels like you have strings. You're swaying back and forth. But you swear when you look down, you don't see nothing. Nothing below. So weird. You hear it in your head. You see it. a galaxy swirling in space. You see the center glow. You see the whole stars just swirling around. And then it explodes. You see countless stars shoot by you. Multiples fast, almost like you're going through a wormhole. You know, like that, like when you're going hyper speed. Like that initial look from Star Wars that all the stars flash by and look just red lines. And it stops. You see floating in the space, just weightless, just floating. And then you hear the voice. So you now know what it is to be dead and alive at the same time.
Oh no.
Do you have a grasp on your life? You are being reborn as we talk. It's funny. The first time we met was under different circumstances. Initially, when you were trying to fight, were you initially trying to fight the guard, or you just stumbled across it?
Came across.
First we met, you were nothing but a wondrous person in search of what it is for a star to be reborn, to find purpose. Now you're literally experiencing it. You are on the brink of death, but yet life is trying to find its way back. But it's going to be different for you. And he takes, waves one of his hands up. Actually, he takes, on his side, two arms. And they're like a bubble formed. And it looks like glass. As he takes the cold atmosphere and ices, freezes it to where it looks like a mirror. From here, all the way down, it's gone. Nothing but your hand. And up to your heart, to your shoulder. Your heart's there. The rotator cuff is there. Nothing else from below is gone. You're missing an arm. You're missing the other half of your torso. You're missing your legs. One hand is still true. You see that image. And that's what you see yourself. How do you respond to that?
I'm surprised I didn't burn.
These people see you as a holy man. So yes, they're going to try their damnedest to save you. You are in the start of being reborn. Your choice how you want to accept it. Vanishes from sight. Just whispers, how will you accept being reborn? How? And as you're there, you collapse. You just hear that repeatedly in your mind. We will come to Bones next week. I'm just going to tell you flat out, Bones is going to be a totally different person.
Dun dun dun.
Bones, all you get out of this, strictly darkness, strikes you. Strictly darkness. All you hear, all you see is a golden thread coming from you. And as you look beyond the darkness and try to raise your head to see, all you see is a gigantic white porcelain mask in front of you. We will finish that next week.
Wouldn't
So-
she just be dead?
From us at the D20 Misfits.
Good night.
Alright.